Hey guys, it's Attack2 here, and for today, welcome back to another Sonic the Hedgehog video. And so for today's topic, we now know that the third movie is coming out, as it was confirmed a few months right before the sequel came out on April. It was definitely really unexpected to see a third movie already in development just right before the second one came out. But all I can say is that it is definitely exciting. We also all got a confirmation about a Knuckles show as well, which makes things even more exciting. But for today, I want to be talking about a certain character that appeared in the second movie and will definitely be a huge major plot point in the third one, that being my favorite character, Shadow the Hedgehog. It is definitely great to see Shadow the Hedgehog in this Sonic cinematic universe. I just cannot wait to see what his role would be. However, the thing about this character though is that when he first appeared in the mid-credits scene of the sequel, he didn't actually spoke, because on the first movie, Tails did, because it was reprised by none other than Colleen, the voice actors for Tails. Shadow didn't spoke in this one, however, making me think that they have not cast this character yet. So there's just leaving up. So that means it leaves more open to different kind of voice actors that can perfectly play as Shadow the Hedgehog. But in this video, I do have a few examples to talk about, and so with that, let's not waste time, let's talk about on who's gonna be voicing Shadow the Hedgehog in the third movie. First off, I want to get this out of the way. Jason Griffin. If you do not know, Jason Griffin was the original voice actor for Shadow the Hedgehog, but not just Shadow, but also Sonic and Jet the Hawk. But most notably, his voice acting playing as Shadow is by far one of the best one yet. And since his retirement as playing the character, Kirk Thurton, or however you spell his last name, is now playing as the one and only character right now. So even though I highly doubt that, because unlike Colleen, who pretty much voiced Tails, who pretty much loves voicing Tails, I'm not really too sure whether or not Jason Griffin would like to reprise the role as Shadow. Because, I mean, we've seen with Knuckles that Idris Elba, he made a perfect Knuckles impression and a perfect voice acting for Knuckles. For Jason Griffin to come back, especially with a bit of A-list actors and all, I really doubt we'll ever get to see Jason at some point in the future. But if he does, then it's definitely great to see him voicing Shadow again. But I just want to get this out of the way for those who are at least hoping for this voice actor of the original previous voice actor of Shadow to return. But now we get to some of the few ones that I've been seeing online about who's going to be voicing Shadow. First off, Keanu Reeves, known for playing one of the most iconic characters, John Wick. I can definitely see him playing as Shadow, given how usually when we see Shadow, he's shown to be a character that is emotionally damaged and either broken at times, and can be a little edgy and dark at times. John Wick, while Keanu Reeves, who played John Wick, I can really tell, even though I've never seen the movies, I can see a few clips that he definitely makes a perfect Shadow, especially with the voice acting as well. But here's another one that I feel like would be most perfect to play a Shadow, Robert Pattinson. And, you know, I can tell that Robert Pattinson makes a very perfect Shadow. The reason I say that was because of his recent role as Batman from the latest Batman movie this year. Heck, even before Batman, he played characters such as, I guess one of the characters in the movie The Lighthouse, and also one of his biggest roles in the Twilight franchise. And especially given how much, from what I've heard, I think he based off Batman's voice in the latest one off from Shadow the Hedgehog. So not only does he have a bit of a connection with Shadow the Hedgehog in general, his deep voice, and especially from all of his different acting, playing as dark, brooding characters, would really make a perfect choice for this one. But finally, the last one would be Keith David. Keith David is known for playing the character of Spawn from the Seth MacFarlane comics, and given how much of Spawn being an anti-hero, Shadow also being an anti-hero at times, and especially with Keith David having a really great voice acting career in the past 20 years, maybe 30 or something, you can tell that Keith David would really voice this character perfectly. But yeah, these are all of the few ones I can think of. I do think Keanu Reeves would make sense, and as much as people want to see Jason Griffin reprise his role as Shadow, the only ones that I can see that make sense is either Keith David or Robert Pattinson. My bet would go on Robert Pattinson. However, the thing about it though is that if they don't have a good voice acting to play as Shadow, if it's not any of these voice actors that I list here, then they would go for a voice actor that would really play Shadow perfectly, and this voice actor could really much be, you know, unexpected to say least. I mean, heck, we thought Idris Elba would be was an odd choice given how he played Deadshot in the latest Suicide Squad movie, but he played such a perfect Knuckles because he and definitely matches what his character really is. I really hope someone who can play as Shadow as a dark, brooding, and broken character, and you know, whenever they make the plot of Sonic Adventure 2, I want them to actually make Shadow the way he is and not just the one we know right now. But with that, I want to know all your opinions down below about this. Who do you think will play the perfect Shadow the Hedgehog in the third Sonic movie? And are you excited to see Shadow coming up in this third one? I want to know all your thoughts and opinions down below. And so with that, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, follow my Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. And if you guys do not want to subscribe, then it's completely fine by me. And remember this, once a legend, always a legend. Like a Hellcat.